Hyper-personal relationships, in my opinion, are bonds that form over some type of computer-mediated communication. For example, like emailing or text messaging. In this case, you're able to express yourself in any way, which makes it easier for some people to communicate regarding these types of relationships. For example, let's say you're more of an introverted type of person, but in this case, you have the power to like choose and think about what you're gonna say, and you can come off as more extroverted if you please. The social information theory talks a lot about how we take information online from someone who sends a message to us, for example, um, and we decode it ourselves. I feel like this is true in a sense that most times when we receive messages, we decode them to make the message make sense to us of what the other person is trying to say on the other end. Um, the critique that I have for this process is that sometimes when we decode a message, we may feel really strongly, like a really strong emotion, depending on what the other person said or how we interpreted it. Um, and so my point is that we don't always think through and like think about different things to say back, and sometimes we just act on our emotions and not really think everything through and just send like a very emotionally aggressive response. So my question to the class is if you have had a CMC relationship of any sort, have you ever like expressed yourself in a different way that like you normally wouldn't in person or like to the people that you know?